President Trump is criticizing the $900 billion COVID-19 relief bill. He's demanding more funding for Americans. Matt Pritchard's in Washington with a closer look at the president's push.
In a video tweeted out Tuesday night, President Trump called elements of the bill a disgrace and demanded Congress increase stimulus payments.
I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple.
The president's demands come at a critical moment. Congress fought for months over another round of relief, and within the last few weeks, were able to find compromise in this $900 billion relief bill. Now, key federal programs dealing with eviction and unemployment benefits are set to expire in the next few days, and attached is a $1.4 trillion government spending package, which, if left unsigned, could shut the government down on December 29th. Now, President Trump didn't say that he would veto the bill, but even if he did, Congress could potentially override it if Monday's vote totals held. In Washington, I'm Matt Pritchard reporting.
And the legislation passed on Monday is 5,593 pages. It's the largest bill in United States history. As the push for stimulus help continues, the U.S. hit a record high number of deaths in a single year. It's 3.2 million people. That's a 15% increase from last year. It means that many are coping with loss and grief this holiday season. A bereavement coordinator at St. Luke's Hospice says with COVID-19, even healthy people are feeling down from disruptions in normal life. He recommends people embrace their grief, let others know how you feel, be gentle on yourself, and offer grace to others.
Everyone has, in a sense, been infected by the grief virus, because everyone's had to give up something, and that there's a loss in everybody's life.
And Lizzie says if you have lost a loved one, honor them and celebrate their lives this season. COVID-19 has now killed more than 322,000 Americans, according to data compiled by Johns Hopkins. This year, it's the third leading cause of death behind heart disease and cancer. Meanwhile, here's a look at the 9-county and Kansas City, Missouri coronavirus cases. Wyandotte County had the most reported positive cases in the metro with 301. Johnson County, Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri reported more than 200 positive tests yesterday. Kansas City also had 11 new COVID-19 related deaths. Well, today's the last day before Christmas that Jackson County's Health Department will open a COVID-19 testing site, which may be of interest to any of you who are traveling over the holiday weekend. KBC 9's Martin Augustine is live at one of those sites this morning with more. Hey, Martin, good morning.
Good morning, Rob. First off, most health experts will tell you about traveling over the holidays. Don't do it. The risk of catching COVID or spreading COVID is just too great, and hospitals are too busy already. The Centers for Disease Control says staying home with your immediate family is the best way to protect yourself from COVID over the holidays. And even smaller holiday gatherings with just a few of your relatives, well, that will put you at risk of the virus. But if you are traveling, the CDC says get tested before you leave. It doesn't eliminate all the risks, but it certainly can make your travel safer for you and the people you're visiting, which brings us back to testing. Today's the last day before Christmas that Jackson County Health Department is going to open up testing sites. But if you did get tested today, you may not see your results before this weekend if you're traveling. Now, this testing site where we're at is at Worlds of Fun. There are two others across Jackson County, and it's strongly recommended that you register before coming out for these tests. You could walk up to them, but maybe you'd get a test and maybe you wouldn't. So I have a link up now on my Twitter feed and my KBC 9 News Facebook page that will help you find the test locations and help you get registered. Reporting live, Martin Augustine, KBC 9 News.
All right, Martin, thank you so much. The good news, more than 614,000 COVID-19 vaccine shots have been administered across the U.S., and an estimated 8 million doses from Moderna and Pfizer will be distributed this week. This just into our newsroom. Pfizer has reached a deal with the U.S. government to supply an additional 100 million doses of its coronavirus vaccine. MarketWatch is reporting that 70 million of those doses must be delivered by the end of June 2021, with the rest delivered no later than the end of July. Pfizer is currently rolling out its first 100 million doses of the vaccine. Combined with Moderna, the U.S. has secured 400 million vaccine doses so far, enough for 200 million people. And two of the Northland's biggest hospitals are just getting COVID-19 vaccines, even though they thought they're coming earlier. You saw it on First News yesterday morning. North Kansas City Hospital vaccinated some emergency room workers because Truman Medical Center sent them some doses. Liberty Hospital is vaccinating a handful of their staff. And again, with vaccines from Truman because they did not have their own supplies.
There's not a lot of clarity around those decisions, and I think it's perfectly reasonable to ask what hospitals are receiving vaccine shipments, how much are they receiving, and how are those decisions made.
The state of Missouri says 285 facilities are approved to give the vaccine shots, but since there are more than 450,000 Missourians in the first phase, it's going to take several weeks to complete. And for the very latest developments on coronavirus cases and the vaccine, you're invited to visit KMBC.com. You can also view the info by downloading our free KBC 9 News app.